Now you're going to be playing into, if you're diving Yorick, he's going to have potentially all of the prison that he has access to. JJ could be on that side of the map. And if you're diving this bottom lane, you're playing into Xayah and Braum.
Right to the top side where the Shy has not warded just yet. He's going to get taunted up by Solo Kill. The 2v1 will begin. JJ's not in the area, so it will be the Yorick completely isolated. We'll see if he can get out. Not a ton of damage issue just yet. Oh, the flash to follow. A lot of resources used, but they will find the mark. Solo Kill getting first blood for NIP with the help of Aki.
I feel like the jungle pathing and more aggressive finds coming in is feeling really good. I'll hold that as PP God.
Oh, Lee playing very aggressive. Doesn't know that JJ is here. He now flashes away, but it's going to come at the cost of PP God going down. Gala getting the kill, and IG bounce right back.
Yeah, Doinby actually, surprisingly, early on in the season, despite some of the credit that we kind of take away from him from playing the lane, actually had some of the best laning stats. Like, I think his gold at 15 was above average and potentially best in the league. Both supports having access to their ultimates. I'm looking at Doinby right now. He has Flash and he has Tibbers. It's going to be at least one grub
going to find
over.
it. It's on to 2 immediately, and JJ's forced to flash away, but they go right towards Doinby, who gets singled out and taken down by the Poppy. 1-0 in favor of IG so far. Keeping Bird extends away one. Aki's able to get at least one of these grubs, but now Leave and Aki are isolated. The Winter's Bite connects. The Seismic Shove does too. Feats of Warfare for Invictus Gaming, and they're not done just yet. PP got forced to go with the twisted advance. Leave. Now it's to try to pop off here to 1v3. He finds one kill, but that's all that'll get. A teleporting from... It's going to be Doinby to try to rejoin this fight, as Solo Kill has not been able to help out his team at all.
Very many members. I love what Mako does in this fight as the Braum. And then look at Leave. When he presses his ultimate, the shield comes through. We're not going to even see it. It's just going to be the Shy dying.
Yeah, he's going to be able to punch back a little bit onto Solo Kill, though. And Aki is actually separated far enough that Solo Kill might go down to the Maiden. A stun will connect, and the Aegis comes through. And so Solo Kill will survive, albeit barely, as the Shy falls.
The Shy knows. He saw that little grin there. He's like, all right, you know what? Fine. I'm not going to be able to get anything there. I had to use my flash. Goes down.
Make sure that doesn't ever happen, as they're the ones to start up the second dragon. It would, again, be the feats of strength if they pick it up.
Pantheon is not really in the area. Maybe he goes over this wall, but, I mean, no one's in position. Feats of Strength going over. It's going to be those first 3 objectives. And, again, the first 2 dragons of the game going over to Invictus. Doesn't have much pressure on his side of the map. This is going to be Herald. It took one play from NIP to kind of mess this up, and now with IG pressuring them, Talia's on the way but doesn't have this. Going to be a teleport out from Doinby.
He's going to be in the fight first. However, the Shy has rejoined the rest of his team. The Herald's at 5,000 HP. Aki can steal this with a Comet Spear Smite combination. And here comes a huge taunt from Solo Kill combined with the crowd control of PP God. It results in NIP picking themselves up the Herald, and the jump forward will taunt down Gala. Ninjas in Pyjamas. This is the game 2 magic, baby. As they pick themselves up the Herald, there goes Lee with the Killer Instinct. It takes down Mako, but it gets now knocked back by the Seismic Shove of Rookie, and NIP will be forced to retreat.
They're back in, but Aki had actually gone back into the pit a lot sooner. We're back to live.
The Shy's dead.
The Shy's getting owned. All right, sure, keep making plays on side. But again, just having the Pantheon, having the Maokai, being able to set up for your team, so important. We saw that Aki flashes forward to actually find and engage onto Gala, knowing that he doesn't have ultimate. So I think a great performance yet again coming in from one of the newest members of NIP in Solo Kill.
That taunt just gave him so much opportunities for things there. As JJ will give a little, that was very rude to Tibbers. We used the Hex Flash and everything there.
Put themselves in prime position. Solo Kill does have teleport, and he doesn't have ultimate coming up, but Herald now spawned in mid lane.
Yeah, there's a Nature's Grasp. It's already going to buy a lot of space. Rookie gets stunned up again by Doinby, but he's forced to go golden and wait for Solo Kill to arrive. Oh, the steadfast presence makes sure that Leave doesn't get all the way through with the Killer Instinct, and that could be disastrous here for NIP. Seismic Shove is going to find Solo Kill, and there's already 2 kills in favor of Invictus, and they're going to be able to look for more. Leave is singled out. Aki gets 1, but Leave is down. Mako in some trouble, but he buys enough time for the rest of his team to come in, and Invictus Gaming will find themselves the ace.
Okay, so they're going to put themselves on Soul Point. A fantastic fight. JJ's Poppy, man. that steadfast presence, you noted it during the fight, stops Lee from flying in. Mako's able to also keep his team alive with this Braum. It is so difficult for NIP if you know that you're not able to get a clean engage there. He also stops solo kill from going on in.
Do not play these orthodox 5v5 team fights. They'll be feeling pretty good about themselves as well.
Okay, it's a 2v2, actually going to turn into a 3v3. Oh, everybody's here.
Oh, everybody's in the party, but all of a sudden, that's the Pantheon out of the picture as JJ once again comes up big with a massive keeper's verdict to make it a big numbers advantage here for Invictus Gaming. They take Doinby down, who's had himself a rough couple of minutes here in this game number 2.
These turrets, Tashai was able to grab one in bottom lane. He is still pushing, and he still has the Maiden. So it's going to be 3 turrets here coming on through for Invictus Gaming. They're not going to go for the Otacon. I think that would be an overstay on their part, but they're going to get so much global gold for themselves. And just the fact that they've opened up some of these lanes, I think is going to be a very, very big boon.
All the sauce, right, on to Rookie, and now that Seraph Shield is going to make it even harder. Speaking of that Talia, the Weaver's Wall going to cut off PP God, make sure the 4th tower of the game goes the way of Invictus Gaming. And the gold is less than 2,000. We can see that. We can see that, you know.
Right now, we're seeing a posture on the top side. I think if this play does not go off immediately for IG, you can kind of see them posturing around this Otacon. You are more focused in a minute and a half's time around that dragon. That is soul for IG if they can secure it.
A lot easier to go for as the Otacon's at 5,000. Now it's started off by IG. JJ still
wall.
looking for the play, still looking for the smite. Aki is forced away, and that means that IG say thanks for the leash and pick up the Otacon for themselves. Leaf still wants to party. They still want to try to fight this one out here as there comes the Grand Starfall. Aki going in with solo kill, and that's the combo that we were looking for Ninjas and Pyjamas. They already find the kill on Mako, and they force a flash away from the side, but Lee will follow him up. It is going to be Aki falling eventually and solo kill dashing away, and a 2-for-1 overall setup for NIP.
Listen, there's no place for Aki.
As long as Leave can get here, it would be secure, but it should be the Infernal Soul in for Invictus Gaming because Aki died. And even though NIP had the numbers advantage, they weren't able to force out IG. Now here comes the fight. It is a 5v4 as everybody has respawned, and Leave is caught out and taken down by Gala. Now here comes the Shy. Still looking to chase as all of IG are grouped up still. Aggressive here for the Shy. He's going to pay for it potentially with his life, but he heals up nicely with the help of Mako, who pops the Unbreakable, and he's looking for Doinby when now it's to go golden. Aki finally arriving. Keeper's Verdict sends away the Shen. And that means IG have full prio around this mid lane to take this tier 2 down.
I would like to apologize to everybody in the audience. The NIP cope had immediately made its way into my brainstem. So I apologize. They did not get the Otacon. Ultimate again. There's another Shen ultimate coming up in 6. He needs to make a Baron seal, and even then that might be the end of the game.
With the help of Gala, I mean, it's already down before Aki can even get into the pit, so now they're just looking for the fight. The Grand Starfall comes out, but JJ with a really nice heroic charge is going to make sure that Gala's alive for now.
Oh my God.
And the Blade Caller will take down solo kill before the taunt even finishes its channel time. It's a double kill picked up for Gala. Doinby dies on the backside to the Shy, and Invictus Gaming with full control of game number 2, looking to take down NIP.
Well, it's time to end NIP's Game 2 merchant status. We're going to get push in mid. They have 2 grubs as well. Demolish should end this one up. And maybe this is just going to be IG finally finding a win versus Ninjas and Pyjamas in 2025.
It's just Leave and PP God left alive against all 5 members of Invictus Gaming. They take down the top inhib. They will back away, though, knowing that solo kill and Aki, if it ends up paying off here for Leave, as he's now down very far behind to Gala and the rest of Invictus Gaming. Solo kill with a deep TP, as you mentioned. And they're going to look to try to cut them off here with the Grand Starfall. Lock down Gala. There's the big taunt, but it's not nearly enough follow-up here for NIP. And Gala will be able to send back the feathers, rip up a double kill for himself. And by the way, the rest of IG, or the rest of NIP, I should say, are in the base because of JJ's Keeper's Verdict. 2v5 on the map. It is just Leave and Doinby. Leave uses the killer instinct to try to get away. There's a Tibbers. It does a little bit of damage, but not nearly enough. And finally, Rookie will get his revenge over NIP in the 2025 season. For the first time in 2025, it is IG getting the victory over Ninjas and Pyjamas. They jump up to 9-7 overall and are on the hunt for that top 4 spot.
IG, they're starting to go on a little bit of a run here. We had some questions after that loss to AL, that loss to Top Esports.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.